Good morning, fifth grade. Today we are going to multiply fractions. So, our first example says find 4 times 5/12. Write the product in simplest form. So, the first thing we're going to do is multiply, then we will change it to simplest form. Now, you are going to notice that it is a little bit different than when we add and subtract fractions because the denominators do not have to be the same. So, first I'm going to rewrite the problem. It says 4 times 5/12. Now, when we see a whole number, we do need to change it to a fraction or to multiply. And anytime we see a whole number, the way we write it as a fraction is the whole number becomes the numerator, the denominator becomes 1. This is because our line is actually saying 4 divided by 1. 4 divided by 1 is 4, so we know any whole number written as a fraction, the whole number becomes the numerator, the denominator becomes 1. And then we will multiply numerators and multiply denominators straight across. So 4 times 5 equals 20. And 1 times 12 equals 12. But we're not done because it says to write the answer in simplest form. And there's 2 ways we can do that. Right now, this is called an improper fraction because our numerator is greater than our denominator. So we can either simplify it and write it as an improper fraction, or we can simplify and then change to a mixed number, and we'll go over both ways. So in order to simplify this, I need to think of a number that's divisible by both 20 and by 12. I want to try and think of the biggest number. The biggest one will be 4. It's the biggest multiple of each, so 20 divided by 4. And whenever you do the numerator, you must do the denominator. 20 divided by 4 equals 5, and 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So that's one answer, and that's written as an improper fraction when the numerator is greater than the denominator. Or I can write it as a mixed number. In order to do that, I would do 5 divided by 3. It would go in one time. I would subtract my 3, and I would have 2 left over. Now, our quotient, or what we have up top, is going to become our whole number. 3 will still be the denominator, and 2 will become our numerator. So it could be 1 2/3. Or another way to think about it, if you don't want to subtract, do the division and just realize you can pull, is this is saying there are 3 wholes. So you need to pull 3 out of our numerator to give us a whole, because 3 over 3 would equal 1 whole. So 5 minus 3 is 2. You would pull the 1 whole for our whole number, and you would have 2 left as your numerator. So either 5/3 or 1 2/3 are both acceptable answers.